Good afternoon, everyone. This is Cornelia with you from Dubai. I hope you have an amazing day out there. Now, today I wanted to have an interview with one of the most influential people in Dubai, in my personal opinion. We had a quick brief with Mr. Behnam before, and I believe we need to hear more from him because he have an extended knowledge about Dubai real estate market since he started in 2001 and joining forces with Unique Properties for the past 12 years in the market. I think it's a very, very good knowledge that we can draw lessons out of, and all of us improve and take advices. So I'm gonna have some questions. Please enjoy the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Behnam Eghterdari. I've been in real estate market since 2001, as Cornelia just mentioned, and I love doing real estate the most. I've had different businesses. I still have different business, but this is where my heart and my passion is, and that's real estate. I'm an architect, graduated from Hungary, Budapest, and I love buildings and I love real estate. That's who I am.
Okay, Mr. Behnam, so the first question that I have for you, what's your forecast in the next 3 months from the business side of it, of real estate, despite the current situation of coronavirus? You know, many people have said and are asking currently, have the prices gone down or are they going further down?
Okay. Very interesting questions. I've probably answered these questions many times over and over from friends and family calling me and asking me the same question. So basically, this coronavirus has had effect on prices, obviously, but there are two type of people in the market at the moment. There are people who panic and they want to get out of the market as fast as possible, and those people usually sell at loss. But these are very handful of people will go out of the market very fast. Now there are other people who have either the properties are rented or they are staying in it. So if they are staying in it, obviously they're not going to leave because they sell and leave where. But if it is rented, because the high rental yield that a property grants the owners, if the property is mortgaged, it will easily pay off the mortgage, so they have no problem covering their mortgage. So why sell at this market? Or they have paid in cash, and if they sell, what do they do with the money? Take the money and do what? Keep it in the bank. Their income will be less than 2%. Whereas if the property is rented, it gets minimum 5 to 7, between 5 now at the bad market, 5% all the way to 8%. So in my opinion, yes, there have been some distressed sales in the market, distressed sellers, but they have gone out of the market, or they will go out of the market soon. Their property being sold, I mean. So this is what I believe will happen, and market will bounce back because of the high rental yield Dubai grants the property owners.
Okay, Mr. Behnam, so now what measures you took, again, from the side of the business to keep it going for your company, for your employees and for your customers is very important. So can you share with us that, please?
Yes, well, again, very good question. Obviously, throughout the history, the way we do business have changed, and it will keep on changing. So every now and then, some things come along in doing the business that changes the way we do business, such as smartphones. before smartphones were built, everything was basically either telefax, text message, that was the most. But right now you can get into someone through so many applications and emails, and that has changed the way we do business, not in this industry, but everywhere else in any other industry. So this COVID-19, in my opinion, has changed the way of doing the business, and that is different applications such as Microsoft Teams, such as different Zoom, and all these applications where you can stay in touch with your clients and your employees without risking their health or anything else. Therefore, I think this would be the future, and this will become the norm in a way. So this conference calling and everything else, it will pick up, and it will become a norm, and it will stay with us for a very long time. We are always looking for new ways of staying in touch with our clients, with our employees online, and this is what I've been busy doing basically.
What are the most challenging aspects of this current situation, and how are you finding solutions to it for you as a business and for your employees? Because I think this is very important.
Okay, I think the challenges we are facing today are, you can divide them to two parts. One being mental challenge, and second being a financial challenge. Now, the financial challenge, obviously because of this COVID-19, we have tried to reduce our overheads, which we have done, and also everybody thinks that business has come to zero. It has not. We have sold a lot of units online, either to a new buyer or to our loyal customers who've been wanting to purchase something and have been waiting for the right time to do so. So business is not zero, business is happening. So that's the financial challenge we have had. I think the most difficult is the mental challenge that we are facing, and that is adapting to the new way of doing business from home. So this coronavirus has really changed the way people live, not only in UAE but all over the world. But the challenge is to stay active, to stay productive every day, day in and day out, because if the employees stay home and don't do certain things, then they become lazy, quite frankly, and their productivity reduces. So we are on the management have always been in touch with every single one of our employees, encouraging them, mentoring them, and telling them what needs to be done, and staying focused on the task in hand. This has been the hardest challenge for me, at least, but we've done it. Thank you.
What would be your ultimate advice to the investors and customers who have purchased already and they may experience losses at the moment?
Okay. Well, I think this question, I previously said it, because the good income, the rental income a property generates in UAE, if the property is mortgaged, people should not sell. It's paying off your mortgage, and this is very temporary. This thing is not, this will pass. So I remember people who panicked and sold properties in 2009 with loss. They all regret in 2011, literally. 2 years later, prices went back and up and exceeded way above what they purchased before, and they all regretted to taking that loss, and a lot of them came back buying a similar property at a higher price. So I do not suggest anyone selling a property when the market is not good. So if you have the holding power to hold a property, then hold, do not sell. But if you don't have the holding power of the property, please do get in touch with Miss Cornelia, and I'm sure Miss Cornelia will put you in touch with one of our sales who will sell the property in no time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Behnam. Now let's tackle also the other point of it of the new investor. So we had many inquiries before from customers, and now they have paused to see what's happening. You know, I think you remember the first 2 weeks, everyone was in a kind of a shock, so they were adapting to what's happening globally, and then they started slowly moving and doing transactions. Now, do you advise for someone to purchase in such kind of times if they have the money and so on?
I believe buying a property, making money is in the purchase. So if your purchase is good, if you, at the low side of the graph, at a lower price, then your rental income, ROI, increases because your purchase is good. And also what that grants you is that if you want to exit at any time, your exit strategy is much smoother because you came at a low, now the price is higher after a while, then you can easily basically sell and even have some profit. So again, for a new investor, I think it's time for them to get into the market and buy the property. Of course, not any property at any price. That's why you should consult a very good property advisor to tell you what you can get with your money and advise you what is the best property which has a good future and a very good investment opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Behnam. It was a real pleasure to have you, and then maybe we'll expand a little bit further more later on.
For sure.
Hopefully our next interview is going to be only about making money.
Of course, anytime I'm ready.
Thank you so much everyone for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments below, or if you have any other questions that we can address and answer to certain influential people in Dubai. I believe we should all draw some learnings from Mr. Behnam, because indeed he is here for a very long time. As he said, started in 2001, so have a very broad experience. Now, I will just leave you for now. Until next time and the next interview, I wish you an amazing day out there. Stay safe, and we'll definitely be in touch very soon. Ma salama.